Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is a live show, and I'm doing an extra one this evening. I hope you're all well. And this is an Ask Me Anything show. So, um, so you can ask me anything about royal family, anything general. But if you do want your own personal reading, please make a super chat, just to support my show. Okay, so hope you're all well. And I'm just setting up the camera here, making sure that everything is center here, because I've got a new camera, which is a little bit difficult to judge which way's. No, it's that way, isn't it? Yeah, that way. So that's center. Okay, so that's center. So I've got something, a guide there for when I put up cards. So to start off with, hi everyone. Hi Lil. Hi Lizzie. I have got your chat here too. So if you do want a personal question, you can make a super chat and I'll come straight to you. Otherwise, it is a general ask me anything show. So to start with, I'm going to actually do um, a daily reading. Okay. So this daily reading is for anyone that this I'm reaching out to. It's very much an intuitive reading, and it's intuitive, it's spiritual, I am an intuitive, and this is to reach out to anyone that this whoever's drawn to this for this particular day. So that's all I can say really, because I just pick up on the energies. So while we're giving a chance here for people to get here and so let's have a look, because a lot of people, a lot of my followers do like these daily readings, and this is what I love to do the most, is intuitive energy, empathic readings, healing reading. This is what I do. But also a read on the royal family and read on celebrities and looking behind the scenes. But this is what I love to do. Hi everyone. Hi Pauline. Um, will the Queen take away Duchess titles? Yes, I will get to those questions. First of all, I'm doing a daily reading, and then we'll get on to the question. Just waiting for people to come, so don't leave us. 5-10 minutes, and then we will do the questions and answers. Hi everyone. Hi Lady of the Lake. Hi Lizzie D. Hi. So welcome everyone. So I've got your chat here next to me. So let's have a look here at the daily read, and so a quick shuffle. Looking at the daily read, whoever this is reaching out to as a healing message or guidance on their spiritual path. So let's have a look here for the daily read. For the daily read here, for the daily read, let's have a look. So the first card that I get here is is actually the Two of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles is, if you can see there with the dark black clouds in the distance and the rough seas here. And because I've got a better camera, I can actually show you this in detail now. Um, and we've got like the fertile land here, which is the path to the future. So this lady is juggling from, you know, the turbulence there of emotions and the turbulence of the ups and downs of life, to actually getting back onto a more stable kind of grounding. And this is a medieval kind of depiction, and this is what this means. So you are juggling your life at the moment, whoever I'm reaching out to, from those turbulent emotional energies to actually trying to feel grounded. This could actually be also the past, that this is affecting the present here. You know, it's not being able to shake off those energies. For some reason, you may get triggered over the silliest kind of thing, and it just kind of subconsciously may remind you of something in the present here. So it's kind of juggling this. I'm not saying this is conscious or anything like this. So yeah, this is what I get with this first card here. I'll see if I can get the center of this reading here. Yeah, that's the center. Kind of getting used to my new camera. So hi everyone. Hi Sasha. Hi Annette. I have no idea what that noise was. Okay. Uh, Hi everyone, and so this is the first card I get here, and I don't feel that you would be human. If you're an empath, you feel every single thing, and you try to keep on a very stable kind of grounding as this, but you feel everything around you. Very much an empathic energy with this card, and juggling things, you know. And I get with the next card is, yeah, this juggling here is actually, what covers this is the Strength card, and the Strength card is in reverse. So what the Strength card means in reverse is torment. You're tormented. I don't feel you are, that is like, you know that you're tormented. It's like a subconscious torment of, it's not even in the present. It feels it's maybe from your childhood, or maybe from a previous situation that was very turbulent. Um, and you don't even know sometimes, some days you don't even know why you feel sad, why you feel frustrated. It's like, hang on a minute, it's been good today. And it's been, you know, it's been okay. And why do I feel like this? Well, it is because of these energies that are still kind of spilling over into your present from your past here. So yeah, I do get that this is a, or was a, relationship or marriage. The Two of Cups. Not this is not going to resonate to all of you, but some of you maybe. Now, this relationship was either a marriage or a very deep connection, somebody that you loved so much, and you trusted them, and you were very loyal to them with your feelings, and they just kind of it appeared like they flippantly betrayed you. With, and you're thinking, how could you even do that? How could you do that to me? And it's like not being able to understand why that person did that to you. And that kind of cuts quite deeply. And that goes way into your subconscious. Now this here could also be a family member that you trusted, not necessarily a partner. So I feel with this daily read is, I get a lot of us. We were very traditional. Sorry, I've got two cards stuck together there. Let me just have a look. We were very traditional, and I'm going to, yeah, we were very traditional. We were brought up traditionally, and I'm sorry, am I buffering? Oh, I didn't even know that I'm buffering. Well, just wait a minute. Am I buffering, guys? Why is it buffering? Okay. Sorry if it was buffering. Sorry. As I was saying, I was buffering there a little bit, and it's still buffering. Okay, so I get here tradition. I'll carry on just in case it's this end. The Oh, it's working. Sorry, maybe it's my end. Okay, sorry about that. I get the high priestess, and the high priest is very very traditional. It's like being brought up traditionally. And excuse me. And this is Was this the problem? I don't feel it is the problem. I get the other person was not brought up traditionally like yourself. They were brought up very kind of alternate or non-conformist, that kind of thing. So because of this clash of you being brought up traditionally and this other person, there was lots of gaps in their upbringing. I do get that you were very hurt by this kind of flippant kind of betrayal, but they may have not seen it as a flippant or meaningless kind of betrayal. They may have they may see this saw this as quite normal, and oh, I've got a bit of issue here with this. I can't see your chat anyway. So I get here that I hope that this is going okay. It's possibly this connection here. So I get here. This was very hurtful to you, and this is going into the past here. So what this is saying is this is affecting now the present, because there's certain things you will not tolerate. You're very acutely aware of this betrayal, and yeah, this was not your fault. This person was very reckless in the way they you know, in the way that they showed their feelings, they were very reckless. They didn't think about, you know, they were just thinking about the there and then in that moment. They were very spontaneous, and this spontaneous action was very reckless. So I get that this love here, this Ace of Cups, was you did love this person, but now it's like I'm so deluded, you know, eluded, sorry, about this love. I did this person love me, or did they not love me? I think when people do things spontaneous and they don't even think about you when they actually make this action, well, that says a lot about this person, that they were actually um, okay. So thank you so much, Clara. I don't know why I'm not getting, my phone here is playing up, but I've just got your chat here, so that's good. I can still see your chat. Thank you. I will look back at your question in a moment. So yes, so this was a spontaneous action by this other person, and it happened very quickly. And you're kind of thinking, did they ever love me? Love me if they actually can do this without even thinking about the future consequences? And I get here the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is, um, you know, you're alone now because of this, and this other person is alone now. They feel quite lonely because of their actions, and this is a consequence of their actions. Okay, and this has caused a complete radical change. Not only with, I don't feel the other person. Uh, if they can do this to you, this shows that they are very shallow. They don't think beyond what's in front of them, and I don't feel this is the type of person that can be trustworthy. So this has forced you into a radical change here, or it did in the past. So, yeah, so am I okay? Can you still see this? I can't see this on my phone, but here, but I can still see your messages. So what this is something that's been reawakened within you, and you're kind of juggling this to, you know, it's like that actually reminds me of that situation when, in all honesty, this person did not deserve you. You were on a higher vibrational level than they were, and they knew this. They knew that you were going to leave one day. That so when they've been presented with something, you know, that's been laid on a plate for them, that they thought, well, you know, that person is too virtuous. They're too, in fact, they're boring. You know, because they're loyal and virtuous, they're boring, and I can't be like that. So sod it. I'm going to go for this. Um, and this was and this is the reckless thought here, and that's why, that's why you cannot let this go, because you don't understand the workings of this person's mind. The reason why they did this to you is because you was too good for them. You was too good for them, and they'd rather dog it around and play games with you and hope to get away with it. And they know, and they knew that you was too good for them. And this is why I'm picking this up now, is um, because you're still carrying this around, and there's no need to keep carrying this around. You were shortchanged by this person, and they did this because they had a very low vibrational energy. and you had a higher vibrational energy, but they faked it all the way. But behind your back, they knew that they could never ever reach your level. So this is what you are agonizing over if you still get triggered by this. This person thinking, well, they couldn't have loved me, they were not loyal, they hurt me terribly. I invested in this person completely, and look what they did. The reason they did this is because they feel so low, and they have no value for themselves. Okay, they have no value for themselves, no value for themselves. So they did this dirty on you, and made you feel for the rest of your life that, when things get, in a relationship, when things go a little bit kind of, you get upset, you can't, it all blows up, and you're thinking you're just like the other person, and you've got no morals, that you're just gonna, there's no loyalty here. This is because this is all from something that you should have really looked at a long time ago. And I can tell you here spiritually, intuitively, that there's no need to feel like, the thing is, there's no need to feel like this. There's no need to feel that you feel really crappy one day for no reason, because it's all this coming up to the surface. There's no need for this, because this person was not at your vibrational level. They wouldn't even, you see, they hated you for having these high values about relationships. They didn't have, and never have had, and never will have, this high value for a relationship. Whether this is family or whether this was a past relationship, there's no need for you to keep thinking and having these triggers about a person that didn't even know how to regulate um, their value for themselves, never mind anyone else. And that's what made them this person. Okay, so that's the daily read. Hope that's helping someone. It doesn't have to affect you anymore, this, okay? I want you to lay this to rest. Realize this person was not on your intuitive, you was far too beautiful of a spirit. They didn't deserve you, and they knew it, and that's why they did this to you. Okay, so let's have a look here. Thank you for your super chat, and let's have a look at your question. Hi, Clara. I asked my question: Is Sylvia going to be able to assist me in a business matter, or should I look to another in her field? Okay, so okay. Let me think about this for one moment. Okay. Is Sylvia going to be able to assist you in a business matter? I think it's all words, because I just get it's words with her. And I'll just look at the pendulum. I don't know whether you can see the pendulum from there. You probably can see now that I don't move my fingers when I ask. Is Sylvia going to be able to assist Clara on a business matter? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? I get no. I feel sometimes some people you get in a conversation and then somebody feels like they know more than what they do know. They say, "Well, I can help you with that. Let me help you with that," and then you don't hear from them. So this is the energy that I'm getting here, Clara. So I'll ask again: Is Sylvia actually, is she qualified to assist Clara in this business matter? Yes or no? Is she qualified to assist with this business matter? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, she's not qualified to help you. Okay. I just feel sometimes you get people that actually get carried away with the conversation and make out they're so much better. They know all the answers. To They think that they're much bigger than what they are. And I feel this is what you've thought about this person. You've thought, oh, I'm not sure. They've not really come back to me. So he's kind of asking, should I ask, look for another in her field? Uh, I don't feel you'll get free advice, to be honest with you. Um, and if you do get free advice, it's kind of, you don't know whether you can trust it. So what I feel here intuitively is the only advice you'll get is if you pay for the advice. Does that make sense? Should you look for another person in her field? Yes or no? Yes or no? And that's saying yes. Okay. Is that a yes? Is that a yes? I think it's trying to say yes here. Should Clara ask somebody else in her field? Yes or no? Yes or no? Should she ask? And that's saying yes because it's going round in a circle. Um, it's saying yes. I feel with this Sylvia, you get these people that say, I'll help you. I'll do this for you. I'll do that for you, and then you don't hear from them. They're fantasies. They don't even. And I feel this is what you're kind of finding out about this Sylvia. Well, I've not heard anything from her, so it, oh, what's that, Clara? I'm going to have to pay either way. Yeah, I feel that's the way. It does make sense. Yeah. I don't feel, well, if you've got to pay that Sylvia and she's left you kind of hanging, because I feel that's what I get here, that she's left you hanging. I wouldn't pay her. I'd actually, if she's going to ask for money if somebody offered me money to help them on a consultation, I wouldn't keep them hanging. Let me put it that way. Okay. So I think if she's left you waiting and hanging a little bit, I'd go for somebody else. That's not good enough. Okay, it's not good enough. And this card here is, I don't know whether you can see that there, because my I don't know whether that's in the shot there or not. But I get here a Princess of Pentacles in reverse. And the Princess of Pentacles in reverse is after effort here. You put a lot of effort in with this business. You've got small financial losses, or yeah, you're reluctant to get back to this. You may have asked for this business advice because you've had small financial losses and you want to, you want to prosper, and that makes sense. You want to prosper, and that's what I get here. You want to prosper, so um, why should you want advice, business advice, good business advice? And I get here the strength card. Um, if you could do it on your own, you'd do it on your own, that's for sure. So I have to say, you are a very go-getting lady. I have the Princess of Wands here. You're dynamic. You're definitely a business person. You just have ups and downs with any business. You get ups and downs with, but I do see that you will celebrate one day with your business. Okay, I actually agree with you. You want a fresh start and you want a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. And you're wondering if you're wasting your damn time here, because I get here the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is you're pretty exhausted with all of this, and you don't, should I just stop doing this, or should I keep going? But this is saying you should keep going. The Six of Wands is you have leadership skills, and you are leading from the front. Wow, that's this is a good reading actually, Clara, and you just feel defeated. Um, there's some humiliation here. Um, so look, Clara, if I was you, if you're going to pay somebody for advice, you want them there. You want them there, and you want them to help you. I get a guy. I actually get a man here, a man advisor. Okay, that'd be a good idea. Because I get a little bit of jealousy with this woman, although she may not show it, and although you're paying her, there's a little bit of a tinge of envy and she can't help herself. She just has this kind of way about her, and although she's an advisor or whatever she is in her field, she's also very kind of competitive. And if there's another woman around, she's very competitive. And so there is a little bit of that too. So this is saying actually go for a man who is, I know this sounds crazy, but it's saying, I think you're attractive too, which, if you want help and you're attractive and you're showing that you can, you've also got potential, it can throw up jealousy. I get some women just can't help themselves. So I get here, if you can get a man and actually just cut this off with this other person, and just say, well, and if she comes back, just say, well, you kind of took your time, and and be very, very kind of, because she's not being fair to you. I feel you need to just say, hey, look, you've not been there. I've got a business to run and you've not been there. So I've arranged something else. I'm sorry, you've not been there. And I think you have to be like that in business, okay? So a little bit ruthless, but not too much. But I think if your competitors and things like that, I could go on with this, okay, but I'm going to leave it there. This is saying, yes, go for somebody else in the same field and get a guy if you can, and just so you can get black and white advice, and not have this simmering kind of jealousy underneath. Okay, that's what I get for you. So if anybody else wants their own super chat, please super chat question. Please send a super chat and I will do a little mini reading for you. Okay. Let's go to Izzy. Thank you so much for letting me know that Izzy's next. Um, I'll just go back here. Izzy, let's get rid of this reading first, and let's have a look. Let's have a look. Izzy, my question is, will be able to move to a new location in Tampa? Well, isn't Tampa in Florida? Sorry, I'm moving the camera a bit. Isn't Tampa in Florida? Let's have a look at this. Let's get the energies here. Will I be able to move to a new location in Tampa? Why am I getting this location that you're at? You feel lonely there? I get a feeling of loneliness in that area. And thank you for your cup of tea too, Lizzie D. Yeah, I feel you want to move to, for some reason, another community. Either it's too quiet, or it's or the community are not like a community. They're not too friendly with each other. And you're thinking if you move to another area that yeah, I think you would like either new neighbors or a new more livelier place around you. So let me pull out some cards here. Just let me know if that's if I'm hitting the nail there. So I get, okay, well, that's right. Yeah, I feel it's too quiet. I feel maybe there's too many elderly people where you are. The community's too quiet, or the neighbors are too quiet. They're not too forthcoming. And you want to go somewhere where you feel that you're living, that you have a community, that you feel like you can join community things going on. Anything. I think you want a younger kind of vibe, a more lively kind of vibe. And so let's pull some cards out here. Have I got spot on there? That's great, isn't it, Lizzie? So let's have a look. I think you're right. If you're not happy where you are, I think there's jealousy too. I think you're the younger person in that area. And if you've got old people around you, they tend to talk down to you because you're younger, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be in your 50s, your 40s, 50s, 60s, but if you're surrounded with loads of old folk, they're going to talk down at you because they are jealous. They're jealous of your youth. And this is what I get here. I get money here. Now, that is saying that you've got the money to do it as well. So yeah, I don't like I get the feeling of your neighborhood is quite yeah, so I get this is like, I get like a shame, kind of making you feel ashamed. It's that kind of feeling when they can see the light shining from you, and they can see that you have an awful lot going for you. You're very sunny, you're very optimistic, and you kind of shine. And when you're in like a community, where everybody's miserable and they don't want to know about anything about you because because and if you cannot kind of drive out of that community and you don't feel comfortable in that community, um, then I would actually move. I would move because nobody deserves to feel like this where they're living. So I get here the Prince of Cups, which is follow your heart. So it is saying follow your heart, and Izzy. So I don't know if this is still buffering. Just let me know if it's buffering. You're not happy in this place. I just feel it's the people there. Okay, I feel it's the people who live there. That's why you don't feel happy there. Um, so and I get here the Two of Wands. This is a journey for you. Yeah, it's a new kind of exploration. Look, if you're looking at another area in Tampa, I would go and actually visit the area a number of times and get the vibe and get the feeling of the area before you actually and make sure that it's not like this. Okay. Um, you know what I get here, what energies I get. It's like um, it's like it's full of old kind of like nursing home elderly people, and God bless them. You know, we're all going to get that age one day. But a lot of these elderly people can get a little bit bitter, and and this is what I get is this kind of this bitterness. So so make sure you check it out, the area. I feel you're strong enough to do this. I get the strength card. You are strong enough to do this. I think what this is saying basically is that you are uh, actually going to do this because there's no doubt that you actually feel strong enough to do this. Okay. Um, so yes, it's saying yes here. It would be a good idea to do it quickly. It's saying here, do this as quickly as you can with the Eight of Wands. I just feel there's a heartbreak here because I think I know exactly what you mean. I remember moving to a place once and I had such high hopes with it, and you know, it's a lovely stone cottage in a kind of you know, with a backdrop of the Derbyshire Dales, and the neighbours were horrific. And they were all older than me, and they made me feel they gossiped, they were jealous, they were jealous of my youth and that I was working as a nurse, and it was just horrible. Now I do get should have done that the other way around. The magician is that this is what they're like. I feel these neighbours, people around you are like this. They're magicians, and you know they will make stories up about you. They'll make out that you're horrible. If they're anything like those neighbours that I had, they'll make up stories that, and you know you don't know them. You've never known them in your life before, but as soon as they because you know you may be 10, 20 years younger, but even so they treat you like you're a damn alien. So that's what I get here. Look, guys, I don't know whether I've actually gone off here um, with because I can't get this chat here on this other phone, which is a bit annoying. I may just have to switch it off a minute and switch it back on. Okay, reboot it. Um, so just bear with me with that. So, uh, Lizzie, I think this is saying yes. Okay, and I'll just pull out some more cards here. Um, this is saying yes, and these people are busybodies. They can't they can't stop themselves, and once they've scapegoated someone who they feel is younger, it's like you can't say anything. Right, they've decided that you're the chosen one to actually blame all their elderly kind of um, resentments onto. And you may say, well, it's not as bad as that, it's not so bad as that, but it's quite unbearable. I get the unbearable card here. Look, I know what you feel like. I feel, yeah, I get here you're much more educated than they are. And also, I get that you're a higher vibration than them, hence why you're here, because you believe in, intuitive, spiritual energies, and you believe on your vibrational levels and this kind of thing and healing. So you're more intelligent, you're more kind of spiritual. Um, Yeah, I know what you mean. It takes me back when I bought that cottage, and I loved that cottage, and I love the history, but I didn't invest in getting to know um, the neighbours. I know that um, they didn't speak to my next door neighbour because he was young, and I noticed that off the get go, but I ignored the red flags, and because he was younger, that he used to get picked on, and to the point that he never came out of his house, and I remember thinking, oh well, it must be something he's done. But after a certain amount of time, I realised it was because he was younger than them, and I got treated the same, which was heartbreaking because I'd invested quite all my money into this property, um, and I remember it well. Uh, and it was heartbreaking to have to sell that place and move to somewhere that I actually felt more comfortable, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to get the chat up on this phone, and I do have trouble with this phone. I've got it now. So yeah, so I've had to um it's deep south, okay. You have to hide your gifts. You will have to hide your gifts um because this is what they're like. And it is jealousy, it's jealousy, okay. So if I was you, yeah, so look at that reading. I got that spot on. Lizzie, you're thinking right. And before you do make that move, I know that I made that move. I actually moved back to the south of England. Yes, I don't know. I'm not even touching this phone and it's just going up on its own. Um, so I made the move back to London where I felt more accepted with my age group and my level of intelligence and all that kind of thing. So I'm not saying that people around different areas of England, but at that particular area, yeah, it was very, very strange. And I feel this is a similar situation to you. So this is saying, yes, actually, yes, but make sure that you actually get involved with the community before you move there. Make sure you're not going to move into the same kind of situation, or you will be kicking yourself. Okay. So that's what I get for you, Lizzie. Is there anybody else who wants to ask a super chat question? I'm not sure if I've left anybody out here. The trouble is that if anybody does want a personal reading, and just let me know if I've left somebody out. I'm sorry because I can't pick this up on. I've got this phone and it's keeps going off, and I may have missed somebody out here. So just let me know. So yeah, good luck, Izzy, with that. What's that? Sorry, M223G. My turn. I did a super chat. Can you actually just ask the question again? Thank you for your super chat, by the way. It's well worth it, isn't it? I mean, look at the answers you get. You actually get a full reading. But listen, if you do want to go really deep and you want to come for a personal reading, please do. You can book a personal reading in the description box at the bottom. There's like a little slot system where you choose your slot, like you do at the supermarket, where you get a slot delivery. It's similar to that. You just pick your slot and then you actually pay for it. It's similar to picking a slot at the supermarket for a delivery. So so if you want a personal reading and you want to look further, please come for a personal reading. Okay, and you get to meet me too on a Zoom chat. So let's have a look. M23G question. I just applied for a new position at work. I got the phone interview on Monday. Oh, I hate those phone interviews because the thing is that they're not just interviewing you. You really need to know if that's the right company that you want to work for. And you see, when you have a phone interview, it feels very kind of one-sided. It's like they are interviewing you. And so, you don't get to feel. I remember going for interviews and sitting in the office, and I just felt, because I'm an empath and I'm an intuitive, I felt these horrible energies, and I thought, no, I don't want to work here. I don't want to work here. And when they walked in, even the way they walked and the way they sat down, the way they looked at me, even, I just felt, I don't want to work here, and actually got up and walked out. I remember going for that interview. The thing is that you don't get to do that with a phone interview. Okay. But let's have a look at this. I just applied for a new position at work. I got a phone interview on Monday. Will I get the position? Also, will it work with my school schedule when I start in June? Yeah, because I'm actually thinking there's something better for you coming up. Are you actually going to study something nursing, or are you going to be studying nursing or a medical qualification? The M23G. Um, I just get this. Yeah, thank you. Cup of coffee time. I just get this feeling that this job that you're going for on Monday, it's not the job that you want eventually. It's just to fit in around your studies. Now, I may be wrong there. Just let me know. Well, she's not letting me know. Just let me know if that's right. Okay. So I get here. close skincare beauty school. Okay, well, skincare beauty school is medical because you have to know all about the dermatology and the derma and the different layers of the skin. So, you know, they don't just, as you'll get to know that. Oh, you're medical, yeah. You will get to know. You will get to know about the different kinds of layers of the skin if you're doing skincare, and the connective tissue, the derma, and all this kind of thing, the follicles. You'll get to know all that. So there is some anatomy, some kind of physiology involved there. Okay. You're in, what's that? Sorry, in banking. Okay, so you're going to change your banking job to do skincare. Is that right? This is a real big change for you. Yeah, because okay, what I pick up here is then you are the job that you've got, you're sick and tired of. You're sick of the 9 to 5 grind, and it's not your calling, and it's not you just hate it basically then, because I picked up that you don't really care about it, and it's just it you know, the ends, the it you know it excuse me, it's like just to kind of pay the bills and that kind of thing. Okay, on Monday, how is this interview going to go? Now, I feel they will ask you, although it's a telephone interview, they will ask you about, yeah, look at that. I got that card on top. You feel quite trapped in this situation with your career. I feel you've changed. I feel that you've thought about this and you felt that you've chosen the wrong career. I understand that. I understand that totally. So I think they're going to want you to ask questions about this job. Yeah, it pays the bills. Yeah, I picked that up. They will want you to look as if you're so enthusiastic, and you know you really really want this job, because they want you to treat it like a massive career. They don't want somebody who's just going to go and actually just want to just do, you know, just get through the day and just use it to pay their bills. They actually want someone who's going to treat it like a career. Does that make sense? I'm not saying it's bad. I get that. I get that you're tired of it. You've chose the wrong career and all this kind of thing. But they're going to sense that you know you're just going through the motions if you don't show some enthusiasm for this job. So first thing I would do here, yeah, that's right. You give 110% in everything. Well, that's fantastic. Okay. Because I feel that, you know, as things update and change over time, they ask you these hidden questions about diversity and all these kind of things. And what if there was a problem? How would you deal with this? What if you got this difficult customer? How would you deal with that? Yeah. So it sounds, you know, you've got your head screwed on here. Absolutely. Okay. Now with yeah, so the your what this is saying is don't give up this day job um, just yet for the skincare, because this actually brings in the bacon. It pays the bills. Uh, and it's saying here, if you can, once you do this schooling thing, is it going to fit in with it? Wow, with a trap card. Do you know, I feel you may have a little bit, I think you know this. I feel that you may have a difficulty fitting this in because of your obligations to your work, okay? Is it a flexible job? Is it flexible? Um, would they accept a flexibility of you going to college as well? Would they accept that flex? You know, would they allow this a flexibility? Have you asked about that? Let's have a look. Will you be able to go to school with this job on Monday? I think it's going to clash, okay. If you want me to be honest, I feel this is going to clash because if they feel that you've got something else there, a sideline that's going to be more important than this job, um, you've got to be careful here. This is a warning. This is a big warning, okay, from the universe here, that if you give any inclination that you're studying for something else, um, and that's going to come priority to this job. This could be reckless, okay, with this card here. This is a warning. This is a warning here because I don't feel that you can afford to just give up a job here. They want somebody who's just going to be traditional and throw themselves into this career. They see it as a career. They want someone who's going to treat it like a career, that's not actually lining something else up. I'm sorry to have to tell you that, okay. You may have a bit of a problem here actually aligning this together. You've got to be careful how you. I do get a man here, but I think you've got to be careful how you're going to say, um, is this going to fit around your schooling? Um, yeah, caution. Be careful, be cautious here because this could make them feel like, well, she's only doing this job to actually help her do another job, and they want somebody, like a lot of companies, it takes a lot to train people up. They want somebody who is not going to leave in a couple of years time. So yeah, I get you may feel trapped. Now, how do you get around this? How would you get you have to look at a way to get around this where you can show this company that you're going to give 110%, as you said, and more, and that you're dedicated, that you're looking to be there for many years in the future, actually do courses to improve and update yourself and keep your professional status up. They want to hear all of that. And are you looking in the future to actually have a promotion? How do you see yourself in the company? Now, they don't want you turning around and saying, "Well, I'm going to college and I'm going to do skincare." They don't want to hear that. So this is something that just be careful here with the Nine of Swords because I feel you want to do skincare, but there is this, it's aligning this with this job, okay. You won't tell them, okay. Well, I think that's the best way because they will dig to find out what your hobbies are. Um, does this take a lot of your time up? Is this something you're looking to do full time and in the future? So Yeah, just be careful. Now I do get the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Um, oh, I wouldn't like to say whether you're going to get this job or not. I'd like to say yes. I'd like to say yes. I think let's have a look. This job that M23 is going to go for this phone reading. Is she going to get the job? Yes or no? Not phone reading, phone interview. Is she going to get the job? Yes or no? Is she going to? Oh, it's saying no. It's saying no. And I get the heartbreak card and I actually get the Nine of Swords. Wow. If I was you, I would put 100, because I feel as well it would be fitting this in with your studies too. Are you working at the moment? Because if this is a new job that you're applying for, if you've already got a job, um, I didn't want to have to tell you this, but is M23G going to get this job that she's having a phone interview on Monday? Yes or no? This is saying no. Yeah, what's that? Yes, it's the same place, different department. Okay. Well, look, for whatever reason, for whatever reason, this is saying that you're not going to get that job. Um, I don't know why. Maybe it's because they want to keep you in the other department. Um, but it doesn't mean that you should not, maybe you just don't answer something right, like a diversity question or something ridiculous like that that's going to put them off. But if I was you, I'd give you 110%. I may be totally wrong and you may get this job, but there's always a reason why people don't get the job, okay? But the one you have now does not work with the school and I'm established here, okay? Um, so no, if you want a super chat, you'll have to fit it in now because I will be going. We've been on here a while now. I will be going in about 20 minutes, so please fit that in. Um, I'd like to say yes, but looking at the cards, be cautious. Um, there's a distressing card there, and there is the Three of Swords. And also, I asked the pendulum because I wasn't too sure. And I'll ask again: is M23 going to get this job that she's going to have a phone interview for? Yes or no? No. I may be wrong. Just come on the chat and tell me, Yvonne, you was wrong. I got that. I didn't get that job. Sorry, I did get that job. You was wrong, and I'll take this back. But these cards are saying, and I'll even lay down some more cards here. Let's have a look. And 2, 3. Is she going to get this job that she's going to at a bank in banking? That she's going to have this phone interview on Monday. Is she going to? I feel this is just a caution here of um, yeah, you're quite established. It's like you've been there for years. You're like one of the family there with the 10 of Cups, and they do like you at this place. You are very established. There is a man here, the King of Cups. Is this a promotion? Because I get like there's 2 rows to choose from here. Maybe this job. The Ace of Swords. You may be better off in your own department, because it may be, I did pick up this man before, and you may not fit in with the team in, not your fault. I feel this team in the other department is not as welcoming. You're not as established in this other team, and I get disappointment here. And I do get that you are outgoing. You're outgoing, and you are dynamic. So don't heed this, because the team that you're in feel that you're very good at your job. Okay, but the reason you're leaving, you feel quite trapped in this situation. So let me know. Just 100%, put 100% in this interview, this phone interview, and do what I say. Do a bit of what answers, questions and answers you need to do to get through an interview for banking or something like that. Make sure that you're up to date with that, and you're prepared for that. And let me know if you get this job or not. And I'll take it back if I'm wrong. Okay. And I'll answer another question for you for nothing if I'm wrong. Okay. So there you go. So there you go. Okay. So that's what I get for you. I'm really sorry. I want to tell you, what you want to hear, but sometimes it just doesn't come through that way. And I really hope that you get the job, and I hope it fits in with your schooling. But I feel there is going to be, with this other job you're going for, there's going to be difficulties there too, or something like that. Okay. Hi, Helen Choi. Hi. Hi, Yvonne. Is it safe for me to fly to a wedding in Mexico in June? I don't have the vax and won't get it. You may have you may have a difficulty. Have you booked the flight yet? Because I don't know what you've got in your country, but we've actually got a traffic light system in the UK where there's red countries we can't travel to. There's amber countries that we can travel to, but there's restrictions, and there's green countries. Yes, you have, but it's refundable. Okay. Where are you flying from? Where are you? I don't even know where you are. Are you in England, or are you in another part of America, or in North America, or where? I don't know where you are to fly. You're in the US. So it's flying from one part of the US to Mexico. Let's have a look here. Let's pull some cards out. I get like a vaccination thing. Like, I don't know whether they're bringing that out in the US, a vaccination passport to actually travel. So let's have a look. Are you going to be safe to fly to a wedding in Mexico in June? Okay, let's have a look. Are you going to? Because you're not going to get the vaccination. Are you going to be safe to Oh, I just get my doubts here, love. I really do. I do get my doubts, but I may be wrong. You would love to go to this wedding. It's a dream, and it, it sounds absolutely beautiful, lovely country, and all that kind of thing. So, is it safe? The COVID? I don't feel it. I've got the devil card here. The devil card can actually mean toxicity. Okay. And so that's on top of this dream of yours to go to this wedding, which would be the COVID. Okay, this is the COVID on top of that card. So is it safe for you to travel with this COVID? I also get different kind of strains. I don't know, Helen, if you're with Patreon, but I did a reading on there recently about these other variants that are flying around or at the moment. So, are you going to be safe to travel to actually go to this lovely wedding? And we get two people coming together uh, to to actually um, to get married, which is a beautiful thing. Okay. Um, I'm not sure if I can't get this straight for a reason. I wonder if that's straight there. Um, yeah, that's straight. Okay. So, yeah, look at this wedding. You know, the altar, the altar here. This is a wedding. Okay. Um, but you've got this toxic element here, which is the COVID. Well, so far it's looking positive, isn't it? Um, let's see. Are you going to be safe to travel to Mexico for this wedding? Are you going to be safe to travel? Well, I do feel here. Are you going alone to travel? I get the Hermit card, Helen. Are you going alone? Are you going alone to travel? Because I get the Hermit here. Just let me know if you're going alone to travel. Yes, you are going alone. You did see it on Patreon. Yeah, Ellen. What can I say? I actually feel it's up to you if you go. I can understand why you want to go because of this beautiful wedding here. Um, my thoughts are because of the toxicity. Again, it's saying here it's up to you to choose. You're sitting on the fence over this at the moment. In fact, I feel this is all I can say at this present time is that to wait and find out and keep in touch with the airlines and keep in touch, find out what's going on in Mexico, their levels of infection, and all this kind of thing is to wait and see how this is going to pan out here. Let's see if you're going to actually go to this wedding, okay? Are you going to actually go to this wedding? I get that you know it's a bit of a headache trying to work it out whether you should go or not. Um, I get the 10 of Cups, which is family. This is your family that you're visiting. I think what this is saying, you won't get to know this until the last minute, whether it's okay for you to go. You're going to visit family, and I get here this is a tradition. I don't see any no cards here, and I'll use the pendulum here. Yeah, I get love. This is your family. You love these people, and you're going alone. You want to go to the wedding, and all this kind of thing. So I don't feel there's any bad cards here. You're aware of the the COVID. You're very sensible in keeping up to date with whether it's okay to go, if it's safe to go to Mexico, and all this kind of thing. So, is Helen Choi going to be actually going to Mexico or not for this wedding? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is she going to go to this wedding? Is that a yes? That's a yes. Okay. You're going to go. You're going to go to this wedding. So I feel looking at that because you're going to leave it last minute to find out. I think you're going to watch this. It's not as if you're going to go by my reading and say, look, I'm going to go. No, you're going to watch this right up until the last minute, and you will actually decide that it's safe to go. And I'll ask here, is it, stop the pendulum, is it safe to go for Helen to go to Mexico for this wedding in terms of the COVID? Is it safe for her to go? Wow, that's saying yes. Okay. I'm going to say yes because the energy's out. There's nothing that's saying a complete, absolute no. So I'm going to say yes, that it's going to be safe, but it's saying here to watch this, keep in touch with the airlines, keep in touch with, you've got a big no. Okay. Wow. Well, I don't, and I'll do it again. I may be wrong. I may be wrong, but is it going to be safe enough for Helen Troy to actually go to Mexico for this wedding? Yes or no? And straight away I get a yes. So I'm getting a yes, Helen. A yes. Um, but I feel you're going to be. I misread it. Why did I misread it? Fair enough if I misread it, but why did I misread that? I didn't misread it. I can't be certain whether this is right or wrong. It's just a reading, okay. So this is what I get in this reading. I'll just pull out some of these cards. Okay, Helen. So let's have a look. I get the love card. Here.